Hey everyone, it's FullMoon. This is my first video in about 11 months, a year almost, something like that. It's close to something. I'm filming on my MacBook, which I don't ever use. As y'all can see, my computer is still bugging, and we don't have anything. I don't got anything to use. So this is just a hey. I'm gonna be back. I'm planning on making content again. I'm not dead. I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to hop on here and kind of catch you guys up on a few things involving life and where I've been and what I'm doing and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, we can go ahead and get right into it. So I think the first thing that I want to talk about is kind of like my leave of absence and like why that's happened, because it was kind of sort of accidental, but then later turned purposefully, if that makes any sense. And basically what happened was around the time of my last video recording, which would have been the reload time equals a map building, we had a pretty bad storm back in my hometown, and it, I think, fried the graphics card on my computer. That's kind of what we tossed it up to, or I've tossed it up to. I really don't know anything about computers. This was a pre-built that I got for Christmas, and I never really planned on it breaking down so quickly. Normally, the parts in there last a good long while, and unfortunately, I did not get that good into the bargain. So we had to kind of just adapt. And by adapt, it means not make content. So I'm sitting in this beautiful setup that we spent tons of money and tons of tender love and care into, and I can't do anything because I don't have a working computer to mess with things. My monitor still works. We checked that, but I don't have the graphics card to connect to an HDMI that connects to the signal, and I don't know how to fix it other than just either A, going and buying another computer, which I don't have the money for, or B, pay for someone to fix the part, which the part costs $300, and then having to find the right person to fix it and that sort of thing. And I know that sounds lazy, which is kind of why I'm getting into the next part, but essentially, after about 2 months, I kind of settled into how life was without content, and now we're 9 months later, and there hasn't been any, essentially. So that's kind of the faulty thing. One thing that I was going to transition into was making IRL content, but I have a very strong belief in separating your content creation life and your personal life. I don't think that you guys should know everything about me just for the safety of me and family and friends and that sort of thing, and I don't know that I should know everything about you guys just for the safety of that sort of stuff too. But now that I'm graduated from high school, I feel a little bit indifferent about it because I'm not a minor anymore, and I don't feel like it's as crucial that I'm so like private in that sort of sense. There's a few things that I'm still not comfortable with, but like this is a hoodie from a high school, and you would have never caught me wearing something like that in a video with face cam, especially. And if I was wearing something like this, I made sure face cam was off for the recording, which I'm not crazy about that sort of stuff anymore. So that's kind of the deal. But essentially, computer breaks, 2 months go by with no content. I feel good. I'm in a good headspace. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm enjoying my last year of high school. And that just kind of led me to not ever pursuing making a move to purchase the part or get a computer. And now we're here where I'm recording on a MacBook. So that's kind of where we're at. As far as Fortnite goes, I played a couple of seasons, but I really kind of dropped off with like Chapter 5 releasing and then going into Chapter 6. It's not that I wasn't having fun, but creative's not been in a good spot in a very long time. And as someone who lost his source to UEFN, I kind of just lost my motive to build, and my motive to build was why I played a lot of Fortnite, and then my Fortnite stopped. I stopped playing because I didn't have that motive anymore. Started playing other games that I enjoyed, and those games were the games that my friends from school were playing. So like all in all, it just kind of meshed together well, where like I wasn't making content anymore, which meant that I could play with friends casually again, which meant that I could play different games. And so now I'm like a pro at Pro Club 25 on the PlayStation 5 instead of releasing Full Moon Battle Royale and UEFN. I don't want to keep rambling on, so I'll just kind of cut to the chase. But like, I don't want to continue not making content. Like, content has always been a part of me, and I think the Full Moon channel is super special. And I imagine a majority of the subscribers that I have are probably bot accounts that were made years ago, and they're not going to watch, and this video is not going to reach very many people on my account, which is fine. That doesn't matter to me. But I was super close to getting a payout engagement from YouTube. And then unfortunately I just kind of got struck at the wrong time, and now I'm like less than halfway again. So if I want to make this a real deal again, I'm gonna have to grind out, and unfortunately currently I don't have the sources to do that. I can technically make content with the MacBook, but that's kind of hard to do, and I don't really know how all that works and what that sort of stuff goes. But to keep things short, I do want to make content. I do want to be back, and I plan on returning like the second that I get a computer. But if you guys like these little videos, things like this, I technically have the sources to make videos and content. It won't be a lot of gaming. I don't know how to do all that transfer stuff yet from PlayStation to computer and back. I have friends who know what to do, but I just don't have those resources for it, or have the know to do it. I'm trying to think of what else to think about. Oh, this is new to my setup. This was my graduation cap. My beautiful girlfriend got to help me with that, so that was cool. I was in a musical during school, and this video is kind of all over the place, which if you get lost, it's fine. I don't blame you. But count me in. I'm gonna be back. I am back essentially, but I'm definitely gonna be coming back, and I hope to catch you guys along for the ride. So see you guys whenever it is in the next one. Peace.